Now, Friday Night Fever with Mike Ludlum.
Good evening, everyone. Only 4 Upper Peninsula High School boys basketball players have scored more than 2,000 points in their careers. Dominic Jacobetti Jr. of Negaunee St. Paul leads the pack with 2,140 points set back in 1965. He's 3 points ahead of Trout Creek's Jim Manning, who finished with 2,137 in 1961. A 5th player tried to join that list this evening. Let's go to St. Ignace, where the Saints entertained the Newberry Indians. And the man of the hour was Gage Kresge. He was just 3 points shy, so he didn't want to waste any time. And the Central Michigan football recruit took care of business right away with that coast-to-coast layup. The game was stopped briefly to let Kresge celebrate with his fans and family. But back to the game, Newberry came to play. Josh Slaught from the outside, the corner 3. And moments later, Andre James getting hot, lays it up and in. But then Kresge would have to get to work. He ended up with 39 points, 16 rebounds, 8 assists, and 5 steals. And St. Ignace won 84-59. Kresge now has 2,036, which means he trails Jacobetti by 105 points. In the other parts of the UP, in Menominee, February 19th is now Bill Rademacher Day. He was presented with his golden football from Super Bowl III and several other gifts, including his own Maroons personalized jersey. Must have been a dance after the game. The pep band was fired up, ready to go and dressing nicely. To the action against Gladstone, Marcus McKinney kicks it out to Caleb Kleiman for 3, and Menominee is on the board first. Gladstone utilizing the inside game. Hunter Bottroff to Joe Gibbs. And Joe walks right in, gets the hoop. Game tied at 11. To the second, Reese Castor is going to find an outside shot to his liking. He knocks it down, tied at 21. Caleb Kleiman would strike again. The Maroons would take a 29-21 lead. Adam Nolde had 23. The Maroons win this one by the count of 70-60. To the scoreboard, low-scoring game in Houghton. Escanaba the winner, 36-34 in overtime. Darian Nichols had 24 points for Manistee. Unfortunately, his teammates only had 15, and Ishpeming won 60-39. Pickford upends Cedarville 71-68. Brimley 55, Detour 46. Sheboygan 14 better than Rudyard. Shane Paul and Jake Suzak combined for 45 points, and Wakefield Marinisco's victory over Watersmeet by 17. Michael Mitchell Borseth had 22 points for Ontonagon, an 8-point winner over Hancock. Chad Razio had 24 for the Bulldogs. West Iron County needs overtime before dispatching Lance 59-52. Ewan Trout Creek scoring at a rapid rate tonight, defeated Berga 92-55, and it was Washburn over Ironwood 77-48. Let's go to the Copper Country, number 2 in the Little 5-pole, Lakeland and Hubble against Jeffers, and Arthur Lyons with the layup, 26 points, and yeah, Lakeland was up by a whole bunch. Jeffers will get the ball into Caleb Mackey, and he hits one, the long 2. Lucas Klein will get the rebound to Dane Matson, and Dane will take care of business from there. And Lakeland and Hubble went on to win 66-54. Jaden Woods had 27 for the Jets. Hop in the car, let's go to Calumet, where Chassell was in town, and Zach Goddard cleans up the miss, 2-0 Panthers. Wyatt Lucas, a strong drive here for the Copper Kings, scoops it up and in. On the fast break for Chassell, Lars Davatilla to Abe Gockenbach, and he rocks it off the backboard and good. David Kaipio would put one back in for Calumet as he gets that one in from close, but Chassell pulls away to win this one 58-42. Back in the car, let's go to Dollar Bay, where Bessemer was in town. And Jacob Iacono splits the defenders, and the Blue Bolts are up by 20. Then Devin Schmitz, no. Jaden Janke, yes, he had 27. Braden Tomes trying to keep these Speedboys in it, gets the 3 from the top of the key. But Dollar Bay keeps right on going. Levi Brule will finish underneath, and the Blue Bolts get the victory 72-54. Back to the numbers. Forest Park downs Spark River Harris 54-35. Noah Berg had 21 points and 18 rebounds for North Dickinson, but Manny Duran and the Wolves go home with the 53-41 victory. Terry Brower 26, Damian Richmond 20, Mid-Peninsula victorious 60-52, getting past Rapid River. Battle of Alger County goes to Munising 60-28 over Superior Central. In the Northern Lights tournament taking place in Escanaba, Grand Marais defeated Paradise by 25. Munising Baptist tiptoes past Beaver Island 43-30. In boys, and also in the tournament, Ojibwa Charter defeated Grand Marais 45-32. To girls basketball, Negaunee Pep Band keeping the fans entertained, but Negaunee was really sticking it to Westwood in the first half. Lauren Farley's bounce pass is intercepted by Haley Fazat, and she gets the fake and puts it up and in. The Miners have a 23-3 lead in the second quarter. Now the Lauren Farley to Elizabeth Farley combo works here for the basket. Okay, the bad news is that was the Patriots' first basket, and the Miners led 23-5 at the half, and the coach's expressions say all. To the third, Madison Contio, nice fake, up and in. And then Alita Johnson will hit for 3. She had 24 points, and Negaunee waltzed to the victory, 49-21. On the girls' board, Iron Mountain wins the street sign battle over Kingsford, 48-45. Munising again wins the Battle of Alger County, 59-33 over Superior Central. Bessemer drops a 62-47 decision to Washburn. Stevenson no trouble with Big Bay to knock. And in the Northern Lights tournament, Beaver Island sneaks past Grand Marais, 35-33. Munising Baptist 20 better than Mackinac Island, and Ojibwa Charter defeated Beaver Island 62-24. Women's college basketball, Houghton's Taylor Dillinger, 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals, but the University of Mary defeated Minnesota Duluth 81-75. The battle continues for the NMU hockey team trying to get home ice for the first round of the WCHA playoffs, entertaining Alabama Huntsville this weekend. We will pick up the action in the first period because it was a good period for the Wildcats against the Chargers. Dominic Shine, oh my goodness, just skating right down the slot and scores. How do you like that? 13th goal of the year, NMU 1-0. A little bit later, Jordan Klimek to Barrett Kaib. Anthony Paskaruk is in front, and he gets his first goal as a Wildcat, and it's 2-0 NMU. Still in period number 1, the Pep Band says we want to keep playing, and they would. Zach Diamond, Tony to James Vermeulen, but Robbie Payne is in the right place to direct it home. Matthias Dahlstrom had 19 saves, and NMU gets the victory, 3-0. Both teams try again Saturday night at 7 o'clock. On the board, Brendan Harms had 2 goals for Bemidji State, and Michigan Tech couldn't score at all. 3-0 Bemidji. Michigan beats Ferris State 5-2 in non-conference action. In college hockey on the women's side, 5 goals in the third period. St. Scholastica 7-1 over Finlandia. And in the U.S. Premier Hockey League, Alpena started with a 4-0 lead and held off Marquette 8-5. High school hockey to the Coliseum in Calumet, Escanaba and Calumet. And zing, there goes the first goal, 25 seconds in from Hunter LaMarche from the bad angle. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Orange and Black. Later in the first, Calumet's Rory Anderson top shelf on the power play. Calumet trails 2-1 after one. This one goes to overtime, tied at 2. And Ed Byring dekes Jack Valentine, but Jack says, you still will not get the puck past me. Escanaba had a 5-on-3 power play late in overtime, but could not cash in. This one ends in a tie at 2. Also in high school hockey at the Lake Superior Conference Tournament, Kingsford edges Lons 4-3, and Negaunee has more than 50 shots on goal and defeating Jeffers 7-2. To the UP diving finals at Marquette Senior High School. We'll start with the boys and Marquette's Ricky Vermeulen. The somersault in the pike position, very nicely done. 5 judges scoring, you throw out the highest and lowest scores, and Vermeulen had 3 5 1/2. Sault Ste. Marie's Kevin Boucher, also a senior, forward 2.5 somersault. That's pretty well done in my book. Degree of difficulty 2.4. He ended up with a 6 and a pair of 5 1/2. Boucher won the event over 11 other divers. On the girls' side, 8 competing, and this is Westwood's Val LaChapelle with the reverse dive. A 5 and a couple 4.5. She won by 85 hundredths of a point over Sault Ste. Marie's Ellie Rafali. Rafali was just 0.2 of a point better than Houghton's Kieran Storr, with the Sioux's Tori Anderson 4th place. Yes, that's right, 1.35 points divided the girls in this one. The swimming portion of the final starts Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. College basketball, busy schedule on Saturday. NMU hosts Northwood, 11 o'clock in the morning for the women, 1 o'clock for the men. Michigan Tech entertains Lake Superior State at 1 and 3 o'clock. Senior day at both places. Finlandia has home basketball at 4 and 6. Gogibic Community College has home basketball. We have college cross-country skiing action over in Ishpeming. Swimming finals, as we mentioned, for the high schoolers in the UP. It's a busy weekend. Enjoy.